welcome to English Flow Studio, the place where English grows through calm, real conversation. I'm Emma, and I'm really happy you're here with us today. Whether you're taking a slow walk, making breakfast, or just pausing for a quiet moment, thank you for choosing to spend this time with us.
And I'm Ryan. Good to see you, Emma. It always feels grounding to sit down with a cup of coffee, a microphone, and a new conversation to explore. Every episode feels like opening a window, fresh air, soft light, and a peaceful space to learn.
Exactly. And today we're exploring something that looks simple on the outside, but can feel surprisingly heavy on the inside. How to introduce yourself in English. Not perfectly, not formally, just naturally and comfortably.
Yes, I think everyone listening has had this moment. Someone says, "Tell me about yourself," and suddenly your mind becomes a clean, white page. You know the words, but they don't come out.
Oh, absolutely. Even in your own language, talking about yourself can feel strange. And in a second language, that feeling becomes even stronger.
But the good news is you can make self-introduction simple, warm, and even enjoyable. Today we'll take it slow and build a version that feels like you, a version you can use anywhere, in class, at work, or while traveling.
Before we start, a gentle reminder. If you enjoy learning English in this peaceful way, please follow or subscribe to English Flow Studio. Your support helps us keep creating calm, real conversations for learners all around the world.
And if this episode helps you feel a little more confident, feel free to tap like or share it with a friend. It means more than you know.
All right, let your shoulders soften, take a quiet breath, and let's ease into today's topic together. Before we practice anything, I want to tell you something important, something most learners never hear. If introducing yourself feels scary, if your mind suddenly goes blank, if your heart beats a little faster, it does not mean your English is bad. It means your nervous system is reacting. When you meet someone new, especially in a second language, your body sometimes thinks, this feels unfamiliar, maybe even unsafe. So it tries to protect you. Your breath becomes shallow, your thoughts slow down, your words hide for a moment. This is biological, not a language problem.
That explains so much. When I first lived abroad, even ordering a sandwich made my hands shake. The moment someone said, "Tell me about yourself," my mind slipped into silence. I knew the English, but my body didn't trust the moment.
Exactly. And that's the point. This reaction is normal. Everyone learning a language feels it. It's your body trying to help you even when you don't need protection. But here's the beautiful part. Every time you speak even one sentence, you teach your nervous system a new message. This is safe, and I can do this. Little by little, your body relaxes. Your voice steadies. Confidence grows quietly.
That's truly how it happened for me. Not in a big jump, but in dozens of tiny moments where I tried again.
And that's what we want for you today. Calmness, safety, a gentle place to practice being yourself in English. Let's begin with the simplest version of all. Let's start with a version anyone can use. Quick, friendly, and real. Just 3 lines. Your name, where you're from, one thing you like. That's it. 3 soft pieces of information that tell a small story about you. Here's the first example. My name is Emma, I'm from the UK. I love quiet mornings with tea.
My name is Emma. I'm from the UK. I love quiet mornings with tea.
Simple, right? But it already feels warm and human. Here's another version, more relaxed. My name is Emma. I'm from London. I enjoy long walks and soft music.
Let me read that too. My name is Emma. I'm from London. I enjoy long walks and soft music.
And one more, a bit more personal. My name is Emma. I'm from the UK. I love early morning light and the smell of fresh coffee.
And here's how that sounds in my voice. My name is Emma. I'm from the UK. I love early morning light and the smell of fresh coffee.
Now, Ryan, your turn.
My name is Ryan. I'm from Canada. I love taking photos when the streets are quiet.
Beautiful, honest, and simple.
And if you're listening, you can follow the same rhythm. Just 3 gentle lines. No long sentences, no pressure. Just a true detail about your life.
Yes, short doesn't mean basic. Short means clear. Short means kind. Short means confident.
All right, Emma, I think our listeners are ready to build something a little fuller, something for everyday life.
Let's do it. Let's move into the natural daily life introduction. All right, now that we've played with the simple 3-line version, let's shape it into something you can use in real life. You know, the way you might speak if you were sitting next to someone at a cafe or joining a new class or meeting friends of friends. Something light, something natural.
Yeah, not like a memorized script. More like you're just showing up as yourself.
Exactly. In real conversations, people don't expect a formal list of details. They're just hoping to feel who you are. Your name, where you live now, what you do, what you enjoy, and maybe one tiny detail that makes your world feel real.
Right. A tiny detail can say so much. A favorite place, a morning ritual, something cute your pet does. Those things stay with people longer than long explanations.
Let me show you what a natural daily life introduction might sound like. My name is Emma. I live in London. I teach English and help people speak with confidence. I enjoy quiet mornings and long walks by the river. And a fun fact, I keep a tiny notebook in my bag to capture little moments from my day.
My name is Emma. I live in London. I teach English. I enjoy quiet mornings and long walks by the river. And I keep a tiny notebook for thoughts and moments.
Still simple, still soft, but now you can imagine me walking by the river, the notebook, the calm morning. A picture begins to form.
All right, my turn. My name is Ryan. I live in Malta, but I'm originally from Canada. I work as a photographer and content creator. I enjoy early mornings with my camera, exploring quiet streets before the world wakes up. And fun fact, I once spent an entire afternoon taking pictures of street cats, and I'd happily do it again.
That is very true. Ryan and cats, they have a secret friendship agreement. I'm sure of it.
I don't deny it.
And what I love about this style is how flexible it is. You can make it shorter, longer, softer, funnier. It bends to your personality. You don't need advanced vocabulary or grammar. You just need little pieces of your real life.
Yes. And here's a small tip. Ask yourself what you want people to feel when you introduce yourself. Calm, warm, friendly, curious. Then choose details that carry that feeling.
Exactly. A self-introduction is not a data sheet. It's a doorway, a soft opening into who you are.
All right, Emma, I love this part, But I know the next part is one of your favorites. The present, past, future flow?
Yes. Let's explore that.
Here's something I love because it feels like storytelling without effort. A soft, three-part rhythm many people use naturally. It's not a rule, but it works beautifully everywhere. We call it the present, past, future flow.
I love this one. It feels like offering someone a little timeline, where you are now, where you come from, and where you're gently going.
Exactly. It helps your introduction feel complete without sounding heavy. Let me show you how it flows in real life. Right now, I'm an English teacher living in London, and I help learners speak with calm and confidence. Before this, I grew up in a small coastal town where I spent my afternoons reading near the water. And in the future, I hope to create more gentle learning spaces, places where people feel safe using their voice.
Right now, I'm an English teacher living in London. I grew up in a small coastal town, and in the future, I hope to create gentle learning spaces.
See how smooth it feels? 3 moments, present, past, and future, but still soft and friendly.
Right now, I'm a photographer and content creator living in Malta. I grew up in Canada, surrounded by forests, snow, and long, quiet winters, where I learned to love slow moments. And in the future, I hope to travel more and tell stories through both photos and English, stories that help people see beauty in ordinary days.
That's lovely, Ryan. I can hear the forests and the snow in your words.
Thank you. And if you're listening right now, I hope this gives you a gentle idea of what your own present, past, future can sound like. It doesn't need to be long. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just honest, like a small snapshot of your life.
Yes. Think of it as sharing 3 quiet steps of your story: where you are, where you came from, and where you're slowly heading. That alone is more than enough.
All right, Emma, should we add a little color next?
Absolutely. Let's move into next. All right, we've gone through the simple versions and the structured versions. Now let's add something that makes your introduction memorable. Small details, just tiny pieces of your world.
Yeah, the things that make someone smile and think, I get a sense of this person. You don't need big stories. Sometimes one sentence is enough.
Exactly. When you meet someone, they're not looking for your full history. They're looking for something human, something they can connect to. A hobby, a habit, a food you love. Even a small dislike can add personality. Here are soft examples anyone can use. I love cooking simple dishes that smell like home. I have a dog who thinks he owns the entire house. I enjoy watering my plants on slow Sunday mornings. I don't like waking up early, but I love quiet mornings once I'm awake. I collect postcards from places I visit.
Let me try a few from my side. I love cold weather. It reminds me of home. I always carry my camera, even when I promise myself I won't. I have a weakness for chocolate croissants. And cats tend to follow me around like I'm their tour guide.
That last one is absolutely true. Ryan and cats have a secret agreement we may never understand.
I don't question it anymore. I just accept my role.
And this is the point. These small details make your introduction soft and alive. You don't need 5 of them. Just choose 1 or 2 that feel like you.
Here's a helpful question if you're unsure what to include. What small moment in my life makes me smile? That's usually the perfect detail.
Beautiful. Now let's take everything we've built, structure, emotion, details, and weave them into one calm, natural introduction. All right. Imagine someone sitting across from you. A friendly space, a warm moment. How would you introduce yourself? Here's what a gentle, 1-minute introduction might sound like. My name is Emma, and I live in London. I teach English, and I really enjoy helping people find calm and confidence in their voice. I grew up in a small, coastal town, and I still feel most at home when I'm near the sea. When I'm not teaching, I love quiet mornings, long walks by the river, and collecting small notebooks from the places I visit. They're like tiny memory boxes. And in the future, I hope to create more gentle learning spaces where people can speak freely without fear or pressure.
My name is Emma. I live in London. I love quiet mornings. It feels calm, Emma, like someone can really see you.
That's the goal, not to impress, but to connect.
All right, here's mine. My name is Ryan, and I'm a photographer and content creator living in Malta. I'm originally from Canada, where I grew up surrounded by forests, snow, and long, peaceful winters. I think that's why I love quiet moments so much. These days, I spend my mornings exploring the city with my camera, trying to catch small pieces of everyday life. The light on a window, a street cat stretching in the sun, or someone laughing on a balcony. I enjoy slow conversations, simple food, and traveling with curiosity. And in the future, I hope to keep blending photography and storytelling to help people see beauty in the ordinary.
That's beautiful, Ryan. You speak with your whole world. Forests, light, mornings, curiosity. It feels real.
Thank you. And I hope everyone listening can feel something important in these examples. You don't need complicated grammar to introduce yourself. You just need honesty, one small moment at a time.
Yes, a good self-introduction isn't about sounding impressive, it's about sounding true. When you speak with sincerity, people hear it. And when people hear you, connection begins.
All right, Emma. I think we're ready to bring everything home with a soft closing message.
Yes, let's go. All right, take a quiet moment here. You've just explored different ways to introduce yourself. Simple, natural, structured, and story-like. That's a lot of beautiful speaking energy and even more courage.
Yeah. Introducing yourself in another language isn't just language, it's vulnerability. It's showing someone who you are with the tools you have today, and you did that. That's something real.
And if it still feels a little scary, please remember that's okay. Your nervous system is simply learning that speaking is safe. Every time you open your mouth, even for one small sentence, you're teaching your body to relax.
Confidence grows quietly, not in big leaps, but in tiny, gentle steps, sentence by sentence.
Before we say goodbye, let's softly recap what we learned today. A 3-line introduction can be warm and complete. The natural daily version lets you add personality. The present, past, future flow feels like a tiny story. And a 1-minute introduction blends everything together into something calm and honest.
And remember, you don't have to choose one perfect version. You can use different ones depending on the moment. A short version for quick introductions, a fuller one when someone asks more, a soft story when the moment feels right.
Yes, think of these as options, not rules. You can shift, mix, adjust, because your voice belongs to you, and your English grows as you let yourself be seen.
So, here's a small, gentle challenge for you. After this episode, record a short voice note, just 20 or 30 seconds. Introduce yourself in your own rhythm. Don't try to sound perfect. Just sound like you. That's enough.
And if you want an even easier step, write your 3-line introduction in the comments. It's simple, and it might inspire someone else to be brave too.
Speaking of bravery, if you enjoyed this episode, please follow or subscribe to English Flow Studio. Your support keeps this peaceful space alive and helps more learners discover a calm way to grow their English.
Yes, and if you know someone who feels shy or nervous speaking English, share this episode with them. Sometimes one soft voice can change someone's whole learning experience.
Thank you for spending this quiet, steady time with us today. We hope this episode helps you feel a little lighter, a little calmer, and a little more confident sharing your story in English.
Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and remember, you don't need perfect English. You just need your English. Your real voice is enough. Your real voice is beautiful.
We'll see you next time for another calm, honest conversation.
Until then, speak naturally and flow freely.